I put in my rose quartz earrings today.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Aren't they cute?
Those are really cute.
I actually got
So
them
neat.
a little flower shop in Kego.
Beautiful.
What's it called? Sage Green Flower Shop in Kego.
Hmm.
They have the cutest jewelry.
Oh,
So I put my rose quartz in, and then
Don't know it.
since today is all about heart chakra, I did bring my my rose quartz also, which is in yoga. It's just kind of fun to play with. Like,
Nice.
put it on your heart. You can stick it in your sports bra. You can do that. You just take them along with you. But funny enough, the color of the heart chakra is green, which I was going to talk about today. So yeah, just kind of fun to have crystals and talk about the benefits of them. So, well, I think it is just going to be the three of us live on this Zoom today, and then all others can join after. So I am recording. I will put myself as the main screen. I'll highlight myself. If you guys want to mute yourselves. Before we get started, do you guys have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay, perfect.
Nope.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to talk you through this flow with no music. And then once we learn the first flow, I'm going to set you free to one song. So I'll play that song because music and Zoom, not the best of friends. So we're going to go music free for just as we talk through this first part. So I'm going to have you guys find a comfortable spot on your mat. So seated meditation or easy pose on your mat. And let me make myself the main view here. All right, you guys are muted. Perfect. View gallery. While you guys get comfy on your mats. Good. There we go. There I am. Okay, now you can see me. Okay. All right, so just like we were about to go into a meditation, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Okay, beautiful. Good. So I'm going to have you just sit as comfortable as possible. You can put a blanket under your seat, under your sit bones, or a yoga block if that feels better to you. Nice straight spine, shoulders are rolled back, hands are at our knees, and we're just going to close our eyes and start to find a rhythm of a breath that's calming to us. So inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Good. I'm going to have you ladies continue, or gentlemen that are on the Zoom at another time. I'm going to have you all continue this nose to nose breathing, making every inhale deeper, wider, bigger, stronger, and every exhale complete. So think about completely letting out all the air that's in your lungs. And as you breathe for the next minute, I'm going to read something to you about the Anahata Chakra. And the Anahata Chakra is the heart chakra, which is what we're talking about today. The Anahata Chakra symbolizes awareness and manifestation of love. Representing the air element, Anahata is about the heart of our feelings. Often associated with the heart or the spiritual heart center, here we tune into the very pulse of life and expand it through the conscious cultivation of prana through breath, in breathing, as if we are breathing through our heart. With balance in the lower chakras, we can more easily come to balance in the matter of emotional connection, thereby opening to the higher consciousness that naturally manifests for compassion, joy, and love, making them a fuller part of our lives. going beyond personal emotions to understand the love in all emotional fluctuations, becoming love itself. We begin to sense the greater possibilities of heightened awareness. While we cultivate a heart centered quality of awareness through our poses, our asanas, and our pranayama breathing practices, back bends accompanied with this ujjayi breath, as we call it, are going to directly stimulate the opening of this Anahata Chakra. So, for today's practice, we are going to incorporate in some gentle back bends, and back bends will help open up that heart chakra. If you're at home with us today or you want to do this practice another time, the heart chakra, one of the really wonderful crystals to incorporate into your heart chakra practice is the rose quartz. And I mentioned at the beginning, I have a rose quartz that I like to carry along with me, place it at my heart or place it at my belly, wherever I'm feeling I need that little bit of extra energy. And then I have some rose quartz earrings in. The color of the Anahata chakra is actually green. So if you're doing this practice, your eyes are closed and you're breathing, and you sense some green energy and some green light around you, that could be why. Opening up those different chakras and our senses of energy throughout our body. Good. So final 2 rounds of breath. I'm going to join you. Again, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Beautiful. Planting our hands on our mat, coming to hands and knees into table pose. So our spine is nice and long, the tip top of our head in line with the tailbone, the back of our spine, going into cat cows. Rounding the spine, tucking the chin on our exhale, and then inhale, the chin comes forward, opening up the throat chakra, and really feeling that space we're creating in our spine as we inhale and exhale to the rhythm of your own breath. As your eyes are closed and you're breathing, think about this pose, these asanas being in your spine, and they have nothing to do with your hands, your arms, or your legs. Really send all the energy into the rounding of the spine here. Beautiful, Kelly. Nice test. Letting our day go, sinking into our mats, melting in, feeling all the benefits of connecting breath with movement. Good. And just kind of moving your spine and your back in whatever way feels good to you. Heels, hips go down towards the heels if that feels nice. I always offer this in my class just so that you listen to your body and see what feels good to you today. Good. And now meeting in balasana. And balasana, our knees come together, seed pose. So bring your knees together, bring your legs together, sit your hips towards your heels, and bring your arms back as if you want to hug yourself. Head comes towards the mat. You can use your yoga block here and come on down into seed pose. Continuing to inhale and exhale with your head down towards your mat, feeling that beautiful C curve once again through your spine, connecting to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Now bringing our hands back forward to table, knees walk out directly under our hips, curl our toes under to our first down dog this morning, press our hips back, rooting through the fingertips, spreading out the fingers, feeling all the strength in your palms. Begin to walk your dog out. Gaze is between your legs. Feeling that nice stretch in your hamstrings and in your calves. Beautiful. Pressing your hips back like you're trying to make a butt print behind you. Good. Slight bend in the knees. Hop, jump, walk, or float feet towards the hands. Meeting in this lovely forward fold. Slight bend in the knees if you've got tight hamstrings this morning, and let everything hang heavy. Oh, reconnecting to that breath, letting everything hang. A little decompression in the lower back, in the spine. You can even add a little gentle play here by rocking back and forth like you're painting your mat with your fingertips. Beautiful. Good. Plant both hands, peek up at me, peek up in front of you. Good. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, peek up again. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. One more time. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And this time, take your right foot back, meeting me in low runner's lunge. So looking down, my left foot, it's hand, foot, hand, this nice stretch through the hip flexors. Now dropping the right knee, it's supported crescent. So drop the right knee, the right foot, make sure that left knee is not over the toes, and then lift up, core power into supported crescent warrior. Beautiful. Hips are squared forward. Feel that really nice stretch through the hip flexors. If we were together, I would be asking you right now if you feel that nice, beautiful stretch through your hips. Really lovely, girls. Inhaling and exhaling. And then surround your foot once again, bending the right knee, bending the right foot, stepping back up to that forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Shake yes and no. Gorgeous. Left foot steps back, low runner's lunge once again. So I'm on the ball of my left foot. Do a little check. Make sure that right knee does not go over the toes. And then drop the left knee, supported crescent. Lift up. Use that belly strength. If at any point today you hear a little puppy barking, I have shut her out of the bedroom and she is not happy with me. So if you hear a little yip yip, I'll let her in at the end, but she would be crawling all over my mat. Inhaling and exhaling, really hoping you feel that beautiful stretch through your hips today. 2 more rounds of breath. And then lowering on back down, bringing the left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Let everything hang heavy, and then rolling up one vertebrae at a time, ladies, coming up to this standing mountain pose. Good. I might have to adjust my screen here. So standing on up. Beautiful. Inhale, those arms rise to the sky, palms facing in, almost like we're grabbing a globe up to the top of the sky. And then exhale, take a little side bend over to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Beautiful. Coming on back up. Swan dive forward, placing the hands down. And we're going to walk ourselves back out to our down dog. So meeting me in down dog here. Push our hips back. Good. Walking your dog out once again. Bend, hop, or float your knees all the way to this forward fold. Take a peek. Inhale, rise. Take a peek at me. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, take a peek. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, take a peek. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And this time, take the right leg back. So we've already done this flow once now. Feeling that low runner's lunge. Dropping the right knee. Dropping the right foot. And then inhaling, the arms rise. Supported crescent. Beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling. Hands come back down, surrounding that foot, bending the right knee, bringing it up. Forward fold, let it be heavy. Exhale, left foot comes back, low runner's lunge. Drop the left knee, drop the left foot. Inhale, arms rise, crescent warrior. Picking up the pace a little bit here, but never for 1 second forgetting our breath. Hands come on back down, bring the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold, let everything be heavy. Maybe even pace the mat for a moment. And then rolling on up, ladies, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, big sweeping arms, tall mountain pose. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, arms rise, swan dive forward, walk yourself out and meet me in that down dog. And this is where we're gonna take this flow on our own to music. So I'm gonna play one song, and that version of Sunny that we just did with those low crescent lunges and walking ourselves back, you guys have got this. You can add or take away whatever doesn't work for you this morning. And we are just gonna flow this on our own. Let me put a song on for us. Go to your happy place. Get in the zone of what feels good to you this morning. I need it, my heart's on fire. Come to me wild and wild. Amazing, you guys. Finishing the flow that you're on. Good. Hopefully that felt really good to you to free flow. Give me a thumbs up if you guys could hear the music. Did you hear Tina Turner? Okay, good. Beautiful. So finishing wherever you're at, and we're gonna meet back in Balasana. And remember, Balasana is seed pose. So coming down onto our mats, knees hug in, sitting back, booties onto our heels, and hugging ourselves into this really nice stretch in the spine. Meeting there once again. Inhaling and exhaling in Balasana, in seed pose. This time noticing maybe you feel a little bit different. Coming to our mats and connecting breath with movement, we're able to get out the kinks and tap into whatever's happening in our lives. Maybe anxiety, maybe something going on in your world right now. When we come to our mats and just focus on our breath and really connect it all together, we can find that place of clarity. Noticing that stretch in your spine, your neck, and just letting it all go once again, sinking in. Really nice today, you guys. 3 more rounds of breath. Walking our way onto our bellies. So coming on down to our bellies this morning. We're going to take our hands back behind us, palms face up, gaze is down towards your mat, and you're going to lift everything up. So a little glute engagement here, opening the shoulders, opening the chest, opening that Anahata Chakra that we were just talking about. And you're going to lift and lower 5 times. Lower down, lift and lower, strengthening the back, strengthening the glutes. Inhale and exhale. Palms are up. Gaze comes down and lifts. Good. And this last time through, plant your forearms, plant your hands on your mat, feet stay on the mat, and just kind of press up a little bit. Sphinx pose. I think that's what this is called. You're on your forearms, your hands are planted on your mat, your gaze comes forward. Think about pressing your shoulder blades back, opening up your throat chakra, your heart chakra. Letting any tension go in your collarbones, in your jaw, in your neck. Breathing 2 more rounds. And now coming up onto our hands into up dog. So on our hands, not our forearms anymore. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Shine that beautiful heart forward. And we say shine that heart forward because you literally have to think about spreading that light out from your heart. Maybe the eyes are still closed here. Inhaling and exhaling, so important. Beautiful. Pushing back here into child's pose. Instead of Balasana, knees come as wide as your mat. Big toes. Kiss behind you. Pressing the booty back towards the heels. Opening up the fingertips, the arms. Head comes down onto your mat. Feeling that length through the armpit. Beautiful, girls. One more time through. Bring that body forward. Belly's down to the mat. Palms face up. Gaze is down. Feet are lifted as we inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This last time through, planting our forearms, our hands, just a little lift. Gaze is forward, shoulders back. Breathing into it. And then pushing up with our hands into up dog, shoulders roll back, shine that beautiful light forward. Pushing back into child's pose, big toes kiss, knees come wide, pressing back. Beautiful, ladies, walking ourselves to table now. Crisscross our ankles, come on down onto your sit bones. We're gonna meet in a table. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. Coming down onto our backs, onto our mat, feet are planted. Knees are directly in line with the hips here. Start to lift your chest towards the sky. Bring your shoulders in and under so you can lace your fingers under. Take your chin off your chest. Think about extending and creating space, sternum down to hip bones, lifting towards the sky. Good. Take your chin off your chest so you can create that space in your heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. This beautiful back bend. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down to our mat. Coming on down, bottoms of our feet kiss, knees open wide, and take your palms up to the sky. Head, neck, and shoulders come on the mat. And just let that gaze go towards the sky. Let everything shine bright towards the ceiling, towards the sky, everything lifted. Good. Now hugging our knees in, giving a little squeeze, adding a little rock and roll here, massaging our lower back just by taking our toes down to the ground and then our head, rock and roll back and forth. Good. Coming all the way back down into spinal twist. Knees are going to stack over to the right, hands in a T, gaze to the left. This should feel really lovely in your side body, almost like we're wringing ourselves out, detoxing. Good. Bringing those knees back through center, giving a squeeze, giving a hug. And then taking your knees over to the left, arms in a T, gaze goes the opposite direction. And then hugging your knees back through center. Giving one final squeeze, one final hug, hugging the most important person that you know. And we get to take our ankles down to the corners of our mats, meeting in this final resting pose, everybody's favorite part of yoga, Shavasana. So, sinking into our mats here, ladies, I want you to close your eyes and find that calm rhythm of breath where we started yoga today. Picture yourself just floating, weightless. Any worry that you could possibly have is gone just for the moment. Be here now. Be present. Be with your heartbeat. Be with your breath. Anything else going on in the world can wait. A real quick body scan before I put on a little music for us to rest to. Wiggle your toes and let go of any tension that might be in your toes. Ankles, think about ankles and calves. Send all the energy to the ankles and the calves here. Breathing into any tight spots, letting any tight spaces go. Continuing this body scan to the knees, to the thighs, to the hip bones. Breathing in all of this love to our belly, our hearts, our chest, our shoulders. Wherever you're carrying tension, let it go. Finishing our body scan to our shoulders, our arms, our biceps, our forearms, our wrists. Letting any tension go in our pinkies, our ring finger, our middle finger, our pointer finger, our thumb. Letting any tension go in our neck, in the back of our head, in the top of our head. Falling to our mats with no stress, no tension whatsoever, letting it all go. And falling into this rhythm of breath for the next minute or two, resting in Shavasana.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to be, and the soul afraid of dying
Starting to wiggle our fingers and our toes just a little bit to bring a little life back. And I love that that song talks about in the spring becomes a rose. As we head into Valentine's Day and continue to endure this cold Michigan weather, we know that underneath that dirt, underneath that snow, are the roses, and they will bloom again. Just like anything in our life that we need to endure and get through, we know we can get there because another season always comes. The sun always sets, the sun always rises. Rolling over to our favorite side before we make our way up to seated. Hands come to heart center as we seal this practice. I am so, so grateful that you girls showed up today for yourself, for this you time, shutting out the outside world just to be with you, your breath, your movement, this important part of mental health. The light and love in my heart shines bright for you today. Namaste. Thank you, girls.
Thank you. That was just what I needed today.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That's perfect.
I'm going to stop the recording.